Hey, everybody says shape. Now, oh man, let me just blast off a few names for you, and I want you to think about what do they have in common? The Amazing Randy, the Masked Magician, Banachek. Those three are pretty good ones for me. What they all have in common? Comment below, because they're a big inspiration on this channel, and for obvious reasons. And anyway, being from CasperSight, made a video addressing all this stuff going around, and I watched the video a few times, and right out of the gate, I think he was genuine, or I feel like he was. I mean, I'm no body language expert, but it come off pretty genuine, and that's good to see, because I mean, we need more of that. I mean, just somebody putting their side out, their perspective, and I figured, you know what, being as he put his perspective out, I'll put mine out, and maybe now that I kind of understand a lot of what he said, maybe by the same token, maybe he'll understand more of why I do what I do. So let's get into this video. Now, just before we get into the video, just want to say that Ben mentioned stuff that went on in his childhood where he read tarot cards. His mom kind of pushed him into paranormal, and you know, pretty rough upbringing. And I don't want to talk about it because it's not my place. But I genuinely sympathize with anybody that goes through any kind of trauma of any kind, mentally, physically, and there's just some things I don't want to touch myself. So just want to get that out there.
So the reason I'm making this video is because there's a few sort of accusations about me supporting fake channels and all this sort of stuff, and making you guys go crazy, or some of you go crazy. I'm gonna speak to you about it, talk to you about it, and bring you right back to the beginning to explain what my point of view is towards the paranormal and my channel and things like that. Okay.
Now, real quick, I don't go to. I mean, 99.5% of you guys are respectful, but I gotta say this anyway. Just like I always say, you know, don't go to somebody else's channel and say things negative. That's not what we're about on this channel. And yeah, I just want to get that out there. Shouldn't have to say it, but sometimes there's a couple, you know what I'm saying?
But it's going to be open cards on the table. Just don't want people being upset and like making videos about me and stuff and saying that I'm contradicting myself and all this stuff. Like, now,
like I said, there's going to be a kind of a joke cut in this, and it might not make sense, but it's where I chopped all of his childhood stuff out, because, well, it's not my place to talk about it, for one, and it's not relevant to what I had to say in the video anyways, and I wouldn't use it even if it was. Like I said, it's not my story to tell on that part. That's just the way it is.
Like, it's really not that deep, okay? It really isn't. But let me explain. I have to start at the beginning, all right? Like, so, like, the older I got, the more skeptical I got, yeah? So the point of where is now, I'm sort of, I would say, maybe 85% skeptic. Yeah. And
this would be right where it starts, where my opinion differs from Ben's here, because I don't think you have a percentage of how much you're a skeptic. I mean, you can be on the fence about if ghosts exist or if they don't exist. You can be on the fence about that, but either you are a skeptic or you're just simply not. I don't think there's no percentage, in my opinion, of that. You're either skeptic or not skeptic, but you can be on the fence. about, is paranormal real or is it not real?
Certain cracks and clicks or whatever in walls and stuff could be down to the boiler coming on, the pipes in the house are like starting to heat up, the walls are starting to expand and crack, you know, instead of a ghost tapping on the window or something like that, you know, things happen. So I have a more of a scientific approach to certain things other than going straight to the paranormal world, okay? There is obviously an element of like, you know, the more I can be skeptic, the more I can protect myself by not being freaked out. But the reason I do freak out is because of that younger child in me that used to read tarot cards, do meditations, got sleep paralysis, and started seeing shadow bastards and all that sort of stuff, saying, fucking hell, this shit could be fucking real.
Yep, I myself have had sleep paralysis. I put that in an older video about laying there and I felt like I was being held down. Then I heard this evil woman laugh, like 15 feet away from me in the dark, pitch black. And I was about 19, 20 years old, and I run out in the snow barefooted. Just wanted to say that. I have episodes of sleep. I've had 3 or 4 my whole life. They're terrifying, for real. And back then I didn't know what sleep paralysis was, just like Ben didn't. So I thought it was a ghost. Then I found out what sleep paralysis was, and it was everything that I went through.
So, yeah, that's what freaks me out. That small element of it could be true. That's what freaks me out. Now, when I first started reacting to the paranormal world, I stumbled across this channel called Tim Morozov. Go back to the first videos of me reacting to Tim Morozov, mate. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, this is freaking me out so much. I can't be fucking dealing with this. This is so fucking real, okay? And especially there's a time where this table is rocking. It's fucking going everywhere, right? And the camera's rocking and he's on his own. He's on his fucking own, okay? And then I'm reacting, and his channel's growing as well because I'm reacting to it, and my channel's growing because I'm reacting to that, and it was a great sort of like, it was almost like a marriage. It was great. And Tim Morozov, even to this, like, I still jump onto his live streams sometimes and say hello because he's a fucking legend. Okay, now, and then I started getting bombarded with Ben, the Russian, on the opening credits, is basically saying that his channel is fake. And I tell you what, mate, it was the worst news I'd heard in a long time, because I was so genuinely gutted. This was fake, and it was all for entertainment purposes and all that sort of stuff.
And real quick, for the new subs that haven't been here long, and I'll address a few more things further through the video because it's about to get really, really different in opinion. But when somebody says entertainment purposes, to me, that doesn't mean anything. That's not them saying, well, some of the paranormal I stage. No, they're saying their videos are entertaining. Everything on YouTube pretty much is entertainment. You guessed it. Real ghost hunt documentaries, entertainment, right? So them saying it's for entertainment purposes, that dog won't hunt. Just saying.
Okay, I mean, that's what it says. Now, I know a lot of people nowadays, they put on like, this is for entertainment purposes, for like legal reasons or something. I'm not too sure why they do it.
Ben, I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of the ghost hunters that do that, fake ghost hunters, the reason they did that, because they figured if they did that, that would keep me from making videos, you know, showing their fake paranormal. And doesn't work, because like I said, when you say for entertainment purposes only, that's not you saying you staged the video.
I think it's something to do with legal protection of their own channel or protection of themselves. I don't know. I know that some people do it now.
Oh, they do it for protection, all right, from this guy, huh?
But anyway, this was the time when, like, yeah, I was just being bombarded by this thing. And I was like, I was gutted. I was like, shit, Tom Morozov is fake. And I was so upset. And I remember the following day, I went to react to his channel again. And I was numb. I was just watching it and I was just numb. I was like, oh no. Well, there you go. Can't react to it.
Now, like I said, I have no problem with Ben. I think he's genuinely a good person, for real. So I'll get that right out of the gate. That's what I think about the guy. But man, you're really not consistent, and you admit it in your videos. But when you say, okay, you found out Tim Morzov faked his videos. You found out, by the way, the same way I did, which I debunked him before that. But they told me about the Russian translation, and he admitted to it, and that's awesome. That's all I've ever asked. And then you say when you went to watch him, you were just numb to it. But, I gotta mention Really Haunted. Lee from Really Haunted, he fakes all of his stuff. And then you thought he was fake. And then you went back and watched him and it scared you. You weren't numb to it. It kind of don't make sense to me.
Because since then, I've just basically accepted the fact that if I think that a channel's not real, I can't react to it because it doesn't scare me. And that's been my Achilles heel, I think, because I've gone with that. And I've said that a few times because of the Tim Morzov, like, scarring. Yeah. I want to entertain people. I just want to make people laugh. I want to make people have fun. And just, like, life's shit sometimes, man. So I don't actually intentionally go out and try to debunk or overanalyze channels.
Now, speaking of overanalyze, 2 times in the video he mentions debunkers, well, 3 times if you want to be specific, but every time he does, he makes a facial expression. Now, like I said, I'm no body language expert, but every time he does it, he either rolls his eyes like, hey, those debunkers are absurd, or he's fed up. But just look. And he does it again.
Every single video that I see, I could actually explain why it's fake. Well, and maybe not all of it. Maybe, like, I don't know, 90%. Oh, well, no, I could, because everything can be, like, even something that I just go, I can't explain that. Well, you can explain it because it could either be green screen, masking, string, or God knows what, right? Because people out there, I think some people are assuming that I don't know about green screens and masking. Look, guys.
Now, maybe you could debunk. Maybe you'd be good at it. I don't know. But you react. That's what you do. I debunk. That's what I do. There's a big difference. What you do, you turn the camera on, you play some video you've never seen before, and you react to it and entertain people. That's what you do. That, to me, that's not a challenge. There's no effort in it. Anybody can sit there watching a video and jump when something scary happens, or scream or make faces. That's not hard. But when you do what I do, hours of research for video, breaking it down, frame by frame, it's a big difference.
I don't look for it. I'm not trying to look for it. I'm not a debunking analysis channel. I just want to look at a video. If it scares me, it scares me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it's blatantly in your face, like, that's shit, I saw the cut, I'm going to call it out.
And this is where I disagree with you again. I've seen multiple videos of stuff right in your face, obviously faked, and bad, I mean horrible cuts, and you just glossed right over it, like, oh, that's so scary. And like I said, those are just facts. I can get clip after clip after clip.
I don't not now play horror computer games, because I go, computer games are fake. That doesn't scare me. Like, they freak me right out. They scare the shit out of me. Hence why I sometimes upload them to YouTube, because it genuinely scares me. Yeah? Some horror films genuinely scare me. I could sit there and go, I know they're all fake, because it's bloody movies, you know?
You bringing up music and horror movies has nothing to do with what I do personally, because first off, and like I said, I'm just being blunt and honest with you, Ben, movies, before the movie starts, they put a disclaimer that tells you it's staged, it's a movie, it's entertainment. Any similarities between whatever happens in the movie and characters to real life is coincidental. They let you know, hey, this is fun, you're in for a ride. That's not what these fake YouTubers do. And like I said, at the end, there's going to be like a long-winded discussion, especially for the newer subs.
And that, fortunately, is what people like about my channel. They like seeing me get freaked out. So that once upon a time when I reacted to, I'm not going to say who it is because I think this channel, and it's not, okay, this is...
So now you're not going to mention Lee from Really Haunted, huh?
This is not me supporting channels. And this is where, again, the misconception of, oh, Ben is supporting fake channels. No, guys, I'm not supporting... I support every channel out there, whether it's real, fake. If it scares me and if it entertains me, I'm happy. And if I'm happy, hopefully the subscribers can see that I'm happy, which makes them happy. And then life's a fucking good thing. Yeah?
Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Comment below if that was absolutely cringe.
There was a video that I sort of like revisited and I reacted to, okay? Because I stopped reacting and then I revisited it and it scared me, you know? I didn't look through the whole catalogue before, like, you know, I didn't look at sort of like numerous videos and make an analysis and start going, okay, is this actually true, actually real? But I just wanted to revisit it because I met somebody in town. They said, you need to go back and watch this person again because he's getting like loads of really weird stuff going on in the house. It's like, I did park that a little bit too quick after listening to some sort of people's comments. And so I went back to it and it was good. And it was good because, again, there's that small child in me that goes, fucking hell. Like, this is scary. It's scary. I didn't care if it was real or fake. At the point in time, I wasn't thinking about, is this fake? That looks fake. Everyone says it's fake and all this sort of stuff. I just watch it. I press play. I watch it. And all of a sudden, I'm getting sucked into this video. And I'm like, shit, this is good. It's entertaining. And it freaked me out. Yeah.
Now this is the part where I spit out what I have been saying in every single video pretty much that I've ever made. I don't care if somebody fakes anything. Whatever they want to film, go for it. But don't pretend that it's real when it's not. You're deceiving your audience for monetary gain. That's against YouTube's terms of service, no deception, and that's what the description box or pinned comment description box is for, to describe your video. Okay?
Yeah. Now, sometimes I do play on the camera. I'd be like, you know, let's find out if the paranormal is real. It's because, yes, I would love to know if the paranormal is real. You would like to know if the paranormal is real. A lot of you believe that the paranormal is real. A lot of you don't believe that the paranormal is real. Who am I to judge? Who are we all to judge? In my mind, we're never going to find out. That's in my mind. We are never going to find out if the paranormal is real or not real.
I don't know, man. Technology is getting better and better every day. I wouldn't count on that being... I'm just saying.
So for me, what I like to do is just watch the freaky deaky videos, okay, and react. It's not a fake reaction. I don't think you can, like, it's not, you can't, I don't think you can, anybody can sort of fake a reaction of what I do. Like, and the reason I'm making this video is because I don't want to upset people. Like I'm sort of supporting these channels and stuff. Like, oh, maybe one day I'll go back on Tim Morozov to see if it actually does freak me out again. I'm not too sure. Like, I might do, I might not. But like, I don't stop playing computer games because I know that they're fake. You know, I don't stop watching horror movies because I know it's fake.
See, Ben, that's what I'm saying. Game developers don't claim their games are real, right? Horror movies, they don't claim that it's really happening. The YouTubers that I call out claim that it's real. They claim they're being stalked. They claim that ghosts are attacking them and their family, and people in the comments are absolutely flooding the comments with prayers. Oh my gosh. Oh, you need to leave that house. Oh, I'm praying for you. You see what I'm saying? It's no different than a psychic. Remember when I mentioned the Amazing Randy and Banachek? When they invited all those psychics and stuff to come there and prove their capabilities for $1 million if they proved it. Nobody ever wanted the prize, but that's not what I'm talking about. Now, not all psychics. Now, and I'm not saying 100% certain that psychics don't exist. What I'm saying is, there's a possibility that a person can be a psychic. Possible. Small percentage. Or there's a possibility that they think they're psychic, but they're not, which is the latter part of them. And then there's the ones that know they're not psychic, but they see a monetary gain and they pretend that they are to make money at the expense of grieving families and everything. That's my problem.
It's like I don't go over to a music reaction channel and say, you don't like fucking country and western because it's fucking shit. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit. I'm sorry if some of you are upset that you feel like I'm supporting fake channels and, you know, 1 minute I'm saying I believe and the next minute I say I don't believe. And there was a comment today about I'm back and forth on particular channels. I don't necessarily bank who I've called out or who I haven't called out. You know, you might get one channel that goes out and I look at it and go, that looks fake. That's fake as shit. And then the next video they put up looks quite legit. It's because it's just sucked me in and it's freaked me out. And that's my reaction, you know? I don't think to myself too much, oh shit, no, that's fake. I don't analyze it. I don't overanalyze it because, to be honest, and I hope this doesn't upset people, but it doesn't bother me if the paranormal is real or not real. I don't, it's like, it doesn't rule my life. It doesn't sort of, it's not the be all and end all. Yes, I would like to know if there's real ghosts out there and paranormal, hence why I go out there and do the paranormal ghost investigations and things like that, you know, and I'm going to be doing more of them. So I'm sorry if I've upset some of you and, you know, like you wish that I was more skeptical or you wish that I was less skeptical. I'm sorry. It's just what you see is what you get. Now, I know that some debunking channels out there are going to strip this down and, you know, overanalyze it and all that sort of stuff.
I'm not necessarily going to overanalyze it or anything. I'm just going to, you put your thoughts out, you put your point of view out, and that's what I'm doing. I want people to, that way people can understand where you're coming from and people can understand where I'm coming from. I think that's fair, right? Should be. But I do want to overanalyze once again when you said debunker. You rolled your eyes.
Overanalyze and all that sort of stuff.
I'm a 42-year-old man. Yeah.
Well, I'm 41, man. I'm right behind you. I'm like right on your coattails, pal.
That has lived and gone through quite a lot. And I just want to make people happy. And I just want to make people laugh. And I want to live life to the max and rambo everything. You know, that's all I care about. I don't care if something's fake. I don't care if something's real. As long as it freaks me out and I get entertained and it's horror and I love it, I don't care. So my final thought is this. I hope that the paranormal spirit world is real. I really do, because there's people that I've lost in my life that I'd love to be able to say hello to them again and talk to them. And
I can sympathize with that. And I think Ben from CasperSight, I think he genuinely does care about his audience. For sure, I have no doubt. As far as I hope paranormal is real, I'm on the fence about that as well. If I want it to be real or not, I'm open-minded. But if it is real, I honestly don't know if I would want to walk the earth for hundreds of years or whatever and go mess up people's cabinets. It might be a lonely existence.
Ask them questions, and also for the people like watching, the people that have lost family members and loved ones, that they hope, like, I'm not here to decide whether it's real or fake and to tell you whether it's real or fake. If there's videos that I've reacted to which are real and I've called out fake, I'm sorry. And if there's videos out there which are fake and I've called real, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. They might all be fake. They might all be real. I just don't know.
Now, I know I've been playing these clips rather long, and the reason is because where I chopped a lot at the beginning of his video out, I wanted all of what he had to say, pretty much the basis of it, to be heard. I think that's fair. And I'll put my final thoughts at the end.
My job is to watch, be happy, and entertain people. And as long as you're happy, I am happy. And I'm always happy. So I just want to make you happy because life's too short.
For sure. I think that he loves his audience, and I think he enjoys entertaining them. That's not what most... I think I've had, you know, maybe I was wrong a little bit. And he proved me wrong in a couple of things he said in the video as far as the way I felt about his content. And what I hope to say is, like I said, and this is directly to you, Ben, I just want to show you something. I'm going to Really Haunted YouTube. Oh, whoops, real quick. This is from this is Really Haunted YouTube channel. And here's what I have a problem with. If you don't ever watch anything I do, Ben, maybe you'll listen to this. It's not that people fake their videos. It's the ones that fake it and claim it as real and act like victims for monetary gain and recognition. Here's a comment. See, keep in mind, I said this in the last video, Lee had a portal to another dimension on his wall. You should check that out, by the way. But listen to this comment. All right? Elizabeth Chappell says, maybe you should try hanging the crucifix on the wall where the portal appears. You remember the literal portal from another dimension that, not just on the floor. That's a good idea. Oh, here's one. Holy crap, Lee. That's unbelievable phenomenal evidence. Wow, wow, wow. That's from Lizzie CT, by the way. You need more recognition, mate. They think it's real. Okay? Now, and Ben, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not like a movie. A movie tells you before the movie starts it's fake. It's staged. That's what a movie does. These YouTubers don't do that. They play victim. They say ghosts are attacking them and all this other stuff. Knowing good and well it's not happening. And they don't put in the description that it's staged. That's all I've ever asked. If it's fake paranormal, just put it's fake paranormal in the description or pinned comment. Because if you don't do that, you're deceiving your audience. That's not right. To deceive somebody intentionally for monetary gain or clout, it's not right to do that. But like I said, I respect Ben for coming out with this video. I hope he gets a basic understanding of where I'm coming from. And yeah, I think it's good for everybody to kind of get it all out and kind of we could see the point of view of the other person. That's awesome. Oh, I got a lot more videos in the works. They're being edited, but I wanted to get this out because I don't know. I didn't have to, but I felt that I needed to say something. Put my views. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.